Radical feminism tells girls to get as many sexual partners as you can.
No, men were behind that. Again, the feminist movement was created by men. Women didn't have any rights. Men had to come along and fund it, which meant they could dictate it. Okay, Charlie Kirk is great at telling half truths, but here's why he tells half truths. Again, conservative, I'm MAGA. I always say that because somebody will get in my comment section, oh, you're just some damn liberal. No, these sides both work, the radical left and the Christian national radical right, like Charlie Kirk, to attack women, because the left, they pay some woman. It's no different than when they use it doesn't matter what leader or what group you want to get. They always have a leader. They pay them to push certain agendas, okay? Bill Ayers back in the 60s, and his wife, or his girlfriend, who's his wife now, Bernadine Dorn, who blew up they were radicals. Charlie Kirk is no different. He just acts like he's a Christian. So, but the feminist movement was created by men, funded by men. That's why I never supported it, because it exploited women. It really wanted to make them look bad, which is why they had women that were telling others, just be loose, who cares, sow your oats, sleep with as many men as you want. So see, this is what I'm trying to say. Please, Americans, please put it together, please. That works then for the radical Christian nationalists, because then Charlie Kirk can put down women, which he loves to do. He can turn around and say, yeah, but you those feminist women were telling women, just easy, give yourself away. That's how it works. And then that's how it works for the radical left, because they can attack Charlie Kirk when what are both doing? Attacking women. Please put it together, people. Please, because it's the biggest problem we have. I don't know how you get rid of it. I will say this. God will hold the Charlie Kirks and those groups responsible for pushing so many liberals away from the Bible. It's like the Pharisees, for every one you save, there's 100 lost. So because he doesn't speak the truth about the feminist movement and men being behind it, just like men are behind what he's doing, and that it then telling women they need to be submissive. Well, it's easy to say that, because if men aren't telling you what you need to do, you're going to go be loose. But it was women, it was men behind the feminist movement that were paying women to do that, making women believe that that's how they should be. Also, that then the Christian right, when they get a hold of power, they can start attacking those women too, both hurting women. So that's how the radical on both sides is about. They hate women. And it works for them. That's how they've always done it. Because if the feminist movement was ever really legit, it would have been upheld by women that were, classy, that weren't speaking those things. But the money behind them was paying women to do that, so that women would be trashy, but yet call it freedom. That's the part Charlie Kirk's not telling you. So because he doesn't speak the truth about that, and because he acts like he's a Christian, God will condemn those people for that. He will, because that's how you push a bunch of liberal people, a bunch of liberal women especially, away from the Bible, where they may never pick it up at all because they hate that attitude. See, Charlie Kirk serves that too, because when him and Kirk Cameron and all these other ones that do it, push this narrative that women should be submissive to their husband, that immediately there's a bunch of women, young women, that on the left will never pick up the Bible, because they assume that what he's saying is true about the Bible, and it's not. He's lying about what Jesus was about. So that's why I'm saying they're condemned. But they're doing it because they want to hurt women. He hates women as much as the radical feminist men that were behind the feminist movement hate women. See, then it always works for whoever radical side. Like, if we didn't have these radical sides, we would really have a peaceful country. And there is many MAGA that would say, well, it's better what he's doing. He's getting a hold of, yeah, no, he's not better. He's also degrading women, which there's many men probably in the country that don't care about that. They just think whatever, you know. I get it in a way, but it's not any better. It's because it's the same people that serve the left too. And again, if you have daughters or granddaughters, you don't want them to grow up in the vision world of Charlie Kirk. You don't. But God will avenge it because of the fact that because of both these sides, but most especially the side that uses his word in a way that is and twists his word, he will avenge it because they've been responsible for pushing more liberal women away from the Bible, because then those liberal women believed that Jesus believed that women were less than. That is the reason God will condemn the Christian nationalist men.